Hey there, how's it going? Ryan Falkenrath here, Ironman University Certified Coach Event Team, part of the Ironman Florida team. We're here to talk about the run course. I always advise everybody, go to the website, download the course maps, know the course, don't just show up on race day hoping you hit the turns right. Make sure you do some investigation on the weather, do your homework. Make sure you know what the averages temperatures are, make sure you know when sunset is. If you anticipate being out there a little bit later, make sure you're prepared, maybe in your special needs bag, you have some extra gear that could help you potentially prepare for the sunset going down, because once the sun goes down out there in Panama City Beach, it does get a little chilly, so make sure you're ready for that. Know the course. 150 feet of elevation gain means you need to be on point with your long runs and muscular endurance. Be solid in your form, because there's going to be nowhere to hide out there. There's no downsides on hills to do any kind of recovery run. So make sure that you're ready out there for 26.2 miles, basically, of even distributed energy over the run course. So we're going to make the assumption that weather is going to be perfect. It's going to hit the averages. It's going to be a nice sunny day. There's going to be no extreme wind, maybe 10 miles per hour out there. So really what you need to focus on is the course and your training. You can stop this anytime, pause it, go through and read the specific notes on these slides. But I just want to hit kind of overall what to expect with the course. The roads, for the most part, in good condition. Make sure you watch your footing. You do have to go over some curbs, some sidewalks, especially in St. Andrews Park. Sometimes the pavement, you might have cracks in the pavement. It is a natural park out there. There could be, sand dunes, sand blown onto the course. Make sure that you're just aware of your footing. Make sure you don't step into maybe a little bit of a pothole or something like that, twist an ankle or something like that. You don't want to do that on loop one. Make sure if you're going to be out there in the later hours, you do have the headlamp in your special needs bag, because when you get out there at St. Andrews, they do have light towers, but in between them could be chances that it could be pretty dark, and you want to watch that footing. So make sure you have a headlamp and you're ready for that. So like I said, you can pause this anytime and kind of look specifically what I've kind of thought is the best tips out there for when I've done the race. The key is hydrate and nutrition over the entire course. Make sure you don't forget about that, especially on loop one. You're really going to need it loop two when the race really begins, because that's when you're going to go out that last loop and you're going to be trudging out there trying to get to that turnaround to get over the hump to get back in. Make sure that you're managing your energy, especially coming out of T2. Don't sprint out of there, especially on Thomas Drive, Surf Drive. There are going to be a lot of spectators. They're going to be really excited. So don't get too caught up in the moment. Don't spend too much energy up front. You've got 26.2 miles, especially coming back in Surf Drive, Thomas Drive on the final run into the finish line. That's the time to really soak up the energy. Run through, enjoy it, high fives, happy to see everybody. At that point, you basically do want to be running, because they'll give you a little bit of a hard time if you're kind of trudging through. So make sure that you've got that energy to finish strong over the course. So basically, these are kind of the quick tips I put out there. I know we hit it hard and fast. If you got any questions or anything, put them in the comments. We'll be glad to answer and address any concerns that you have. Have a good race out there. We'll see you out there.